What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to go over the Team Go Rocket Takeover. We're going to show all the leaders' lineups as well as the new field research tasks so you know exactly what's going on. So with all that said, you know what time it is. Welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited about the Team Go Rocket Takeover in Pokemon Go? Because we have some bonuses going on all the way until February 1st. And the biggest bonus, besides the increased spawns, is going to be the ability to TM away frustration. So I would suggest that you guys do check out my TM away frustration video up here. But I'm going to suggest some Pokemon in here as well to make sure that you guys are ready for TMing away frustration on all your Pokemon. Number one, obviously all of the legendaries that you guys do have. So we have Lugia, Ho-Oh, Mewtwo, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Suicune, Entei, Raikou, Zapdos, Articuno. So we did cover a couple of those twice. Obviously, Mewtwo is the biggest one that you want to TM away. Entei is an extremely strong fire type. Raikou as a shadow form is an extremely strong electric type, as well as Zapdos. Moltres with Sky Attack is incredibly good, which you obviously see I have one maxed out. My Entei is maxed out as well. If you have to miss over a few, Suicune is kind of mediocre, and Articuno is pretty mediocre as well, but the rest are pretty good. So as far as that goes, definitely do that. And then as far as other shadow Pokemon, number one, as far as a meta attacker, Shadow Machamp is going to be absolutely fantastic, and I definitely suggest that you guys TM away that one to make sure you have it. We have Shadow Mamoswine that does really well. We have Shadow Metagross that does really well. And if you guys want to see a couple more as far as meta raid attackers go, we obviously have the ones I talked about: Shadow Salamence, Shadow Dragonite, Shadow Moltres, Mamoswine, Ho-Oh, Raikou, all really good. We have Shadow Honchkrow that's pretty far up there, Shadow Entei, Shadow Lugia. We have Shadow Zapdos. Alakazam in the shadow form is pretty good. Electivire, pretty good as well. Shadow Swampert, Shadow Machamp, Shadow Weavile, pretty far up there. And then if we go to page 3, we are looking at Shadow Magnezone, Shadow Charizard, which is pretty decent, Shadow Tyranitar, pretty good up there, Shadow Executor, Shadow Staraptor, Shadow Hariyama, Shadow Genesect, which is also not out yet, that isn't added in there, Shadow Gallade, Shadow Gardevoir, and Shadow Tangrowth as far as meta raid attackers go. And then if we want to go into PvP, guys, PvP also has some pretty good ones. We'll start off with the Great League. We have Walrein in the shadow form. Obviously all these are going to be shadow, so I'm not going to keep saying shadow. Rank 6, we have Machamp, rank 11, Swampert, 14, Abomasnow, 26, 31 is a Skarmory, 36 is a Politoed, Beedrill, 37, which is a really good performing one. The non-shadow Beedrill is way far down there. Shadow Nidoqueen in 38, Shadow Meganium, which is the new Pokemon that is out yet right now, which is 45, Shadow Venusaur, 52, Raikou, Sableye Shadow, and 65. And then if you want to keep going down here, you guys can go here, and if you want to check out anything, this is pvpoke.com. And then let's go into the Ultra League. You're gonna have to really fine tune to see what's gonna be the best for you if you don't have a ton of elite charge TMs. Walrein is gonna be 4th, Meganium is now ranked 10, Swampert is 12, Abomasnow is 16, we have Venusaur 17, Shiftry 41, Politoed 43, Machamp 45, and then we have Lapras as 49, Articuno, I don't know, let's check out the regular Articuno here before I go ahead and just say that, is 29 compared to 52. So obviously speaking, I'm gonna say go with the regular one there. It's better ranked, and it's a little bit bulkier, and it does well. And then in the Master League, similar lap over to a lot of the things that I've already mentioned as far as meta raid attackers. Lugia, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Mamoswine. Don't forget about that Snorlax in there, rank 16. Zapdos, Walrein, Gyarados, 35, 38 for the Dragonite, 39 for the Raikou. Gardevoir rank 41. There's a lot of shadow Pokemon here in the Master League, so please make sure to TM away a lot of these Pokemon. Most of them we have already covered. I'm going to put one exception in there that we have not, and that's going to be Electivire at rank 84. It's also a really good electric type attacker. And then we have Shadow Porygon and Shadow Ursaring at rank 99. And then let's go ahead and check out the field research before we jump into this video and start going after the rocket leaders right now. We have catch 5 electric type Pokemon, which can be either an Electrike, a Joltik, or the new Helioptile. We have 1 shiny in there. We have 413 on the Electrike. We have 438 on the Joltik, and we have 399 on the Helioptile, which also can be walk 1 kilometer for the same exact thing, 399, 100% IV. Walk 4 kilometers is going to be in Emolga. That one task is not as common. 700 is going to be the CP for the 100% IV. And then defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts for an Ekans. We have a Skorupi and a Krogunk. That one's a relatively easy task to complete. And and all of them do have shiny potentials. Ekans is going to be 397, 432 for Scroopy, and 408 for the Krogunk. And then make 3 curveball throws, which is either going to be a Magnemite or a Voltorb, 583 Magnemite, 432 on the Voltorb. Walk 2 kilometers, which is a really important task. I've already covered this, but they're adding something else in there, which is going to be one of the pieces towards the Go Rocket radar. Again, you can also get the Alolan Grimer, which is a 589 for the 100% IV, but the most important one of all these tasks, I would say, is going to be this one right here, because you want to have the Trubbish. 428 100% IV, not important, nor is the shiny, even though it's cool. What is important is that you're getting 750 Stardust per catch. It's a great task to stack up, and you want to have it for this Hoppip Calm Day with 3 times catch Stardust, because that's going to give you a total net large amount of Stardust right there. So please make sure every time you get a Trubbish, what you're going to do, Golden Razz it and run from it and stack it up in your tasks, which then leads us to take 2 snapshots of a wild Electro-type Pokemon for 25 Mega Energy of either Manectric or Ampharos, and then catch 5 Pokemon. If it's going to be one of these, I would just dump it for the potions or the revives. So those are going to be all the tasks. Just remember that all the wild Trubbish are giving 750 Stardust straight off the bat. If it is going to be under boosted conditions, it's going to give you 938 with a star piece, 1125, and then with a star piece and a weather boost in cloudy weather, it's going to be 1406, which is a ton of Stardust. So if it is cloudy weather, you see a lot of Trubbish, star piece may be in your best interest. So now that we have covered that, we are now going to hatch ourselves a 10-kilometer egg, which is perfect timing because, ooh, Riolu, that could have been really good. 567, 560. Let's go ahead and check the IVs on this one. Okay, that's a 96. That's not too far off, but we have some decent Pokemon sitting here. Porygon. Let's go ahead and check the shinies. I'll come back and catch these, even though I want that. XL Candy right there. We have a Voltorb that's going to be popped right here. Not going to be shiny. Voltorb number 2 is shiny. 180. Oh my god. This might be one of the first house shiny spawns that I have seen. Holy smokes, man. Are you serious right now? We actually got a shiny Voltorb at the house spawn. Oh my goodness. We're not inside, but we're about to get out here in a second. So, and fortunately, we have Cliff sitting right here and the Pokestops, which we're going to start going over and breaking down the leader Pokemon. 180, be good. Okay, it's not good. It's a 1-star. We have a Minun, which would be insane if we did get that. That one's not going to be shiny, obviously. And then 2 Pikas. Me and Pikas aren't usually friends. Okay, that Pika is not there. And then 1 more Pika as Honchkrow gets ourselves an XL Candy. Not going to be shiny right there. Starting off, since we have Cliff right here, and I kind of want to spin some Pokestops, and I'm probably going to go after it. So we have Cliff starting off. Let's see what Cliff's lineup can be. Okay, so for Cliff, thank you. Big shout out to the Sylph Road for putting this together. We have Teddiursa. Great Pokemon to go after. That is going to be, can you guess it? Lucario. Lucario is going to be a great Pokemon for that. And then in the second spot, if you do have Lucario out, I'm going to say Marowak is going to be one of the problems in there because it's a ground typing, but they have added back in the delay as you either send an attack or you switch Pokemon, so that you can use that to your advantage. And then we have Tyranitar, which if you do have a powered up punch, Lucario is going to destroy that thing. We have Torterra, and then we have Swampert that's going to hit pretty hard. So here's what my team is going to look like here. So I'm going to go in with Lucario, and this is not even a fully powered up. That one has the power up punch. The other one has Aura Sphere. Then I'm going to go in with a Kyogre. Reason why I'm going in with a Kyogre is to handle the Marowak with the ground typing. It can also do pretty good damage on the Tyranitar. And I'm going to put the Reshiram in there because it's going to be resisting electric. It would be weak to rock, so it's not the best there, but it's not going to get hit hard with any of Swampert's move or Torterra's moves. So this is what we're going to start off here with our first one, and we're going to see how it goes. If you really want to be extra cautious, what you can do is not start with Lucario, put Lucario in spot number 2, and then swap into it, so then you're not taking any extra effective damage here. But we want to get these specials off as fast as possible, and Teddiursa does, although not do effective damage, it does still chunk down that quite significantly. There we go, and see, we got the delay now, so it makes it so much easier. Okay, this is not the matchup we want right here, but we're going to hit it with a power-up punch. Hopefully before that does come in, that's going to break down the second shield, and then we will hopefully have pretty much, okay, we don't. So we're going to have to hit this again. We did get hit with that move, so that's not really so good right there. But let's see what we can get right here. Bam. All right, not the best. And this is gonna take me out, so I'm gonna switch real quick into the Kyogre and hopefully not get switched into a Torterra. Okay, we went right into Tyranitar. So Tyranitar is going to take super effective damage from here, and we're gonna hit it with a Surf. And then once this is done, relatively easy battle right here, we're gonna go right back into that Lucario, even though it does not have the power to up punch as far as the counter goes, because every time you switch, it's going to reset that. This is gonna be an easy finish off for this Lucario right here, and we already had the power up punch if we need it. So that was relatively easy. There goes Cliff right there. Defeat a Team Go Rocket. I think that's a Grunt, but I think it should be Leader. And we got the 12-kilometer egg, which we are gonna stock up on here. And we have our first check for Teddiursa. Oh man, I can't wait to see you guys get some shinies of these Pokemon. Shiny Shadow Teddy is gonna look absolutely sick. All right, so there is stop number 1. We have a couple more. We're playing against the sun right now. Let's see what the IVs are. Okay, that one's gonna go into the, whoa, what happened to all the spawns here? Electabuzz coming out to play. And another Pikachu, I think. Another Pikachu, not shiny. Okay, well, let's see how many, we might have to buy one real quick. All right, we're gonna buy, we're buying. Don't look, this isn't happening here. It's never happened. It's not a thing. We didn't buy that. It just happened to be in our bag right there. And okay, so we're gonna go and hit a couple of these rocket stops, and we're gonna see if we can pull out one of the both other leaders, so we can make sure that we go after any of them and check out to see if there's any snags along the way, and hopefully hatch this 10-kilometer egg along the way, get something shiny, and then we're on with it. All right, with that said, let's go. And we are at the next stop, and look what we have here. We have Sierra. All right, you guys ready to break down Sierra? We didn't even have to go too far. We're batting 2 for 2 right now. Okay, Sierra has the Poliwag. That's spot number 1. Spot number 2 is gonna be Executor, Lapras, Sharpedo. Sharpedo being double weak to fighting is great for Lucario. Lapras is gonna be single weak to fighting. Lapras is probably the one that I'm afraid of here the most. I mean, not afraid, but like, it's gonna do a lot of damage. The other two, Houndoom can do really effective damage against Lucario, and Shiftry can not, but Shiftry is also dark combination. So Houndoom, however, if you can get it powered up punch enough, will take it down a lot, and it will be pretty much ready to go. So for me here, I'm looking at Lucario. Then I'm also going to be looking at Machamp to handle this Lapras, or you could also do a Conkeldurr. I like the Machamp because it does get Rock Slide as well. And then I'm gonna throw a fire type Pokemon in here as well. Probably the Reshiram again to be able to handle either the Executor or the Shiftry if that does come up. So here we go, jumping in, and I've even already had this up. So we're gonna go ahead here. We're gonna go with Lucario, which is the one passed out. I'm gonna go with Machamp in spot number 2. And then I just wanna check this Reshiram just to be sure it's all fire. Okay, that is good. You guys ready? Here we go. Another thing you can do on this one, once again, is swap into this, so then it gives you, if you put the Machamp first, you go ahead and swap in. All right, so we have Poliwag that is gonna do effective damage against us because it does get Mud Shot as well. So being that it is just a Poliwag, if this was a Poliwrath, we'd be in real big trouble. We should still be able to handle this here and take this down relatively easily, and perfect. I mean, it can't get any better than that. We are not gonna take a move from this one. Let's see what move it's gonna have on this one. Mud Bomb, so that would have not been a good move because remember Lucario is a steel fighting type combination, still being weak to ground. And then we have the beloved Lapras, not my favorite Pokemon at all, and it has Water Gun, which is gonna do a little bit of damage here on us. So now I think I am going to go through, I'm gonna hit this, I could have probably just powered up punch it twice, but I kinda wanna try to take this Pokemon out. I'm gonna go ahead and Shadow Ball it. The Shadow Ball should take out the Lapras or get pretty close, which is perfect. All right, and then the last Pokemon is going to be the Houndoom, which is even more perfect because I have a power-up punch ready to go, and that's how you take down the number 2 with just one Pokemon. It's not even maxed out. This one is the one that I go ahead and use. I might not even be able to take this out, but if I could get it, oh, just getting through it. This is the one that I use for Ultra League, so I'm not gonna go over it. I think that's defeat 2 Go Rocket Grunts, if I'm not mistaken. And we now have it. And then we have ourselves, already Sierra. No go on the Poliwag Shiny. See what the IVs of this one are. It is going to be a, meh, not too shabby. 14, 13, 9. So for the Poliwag, if you're looking at non-weather boosted, 100% IV is gonna be 186. And for that Teddiursa, it's gonna be 299. So we have one more leader to go. We're gonna be on to grab that. We have this task right here. Let's go ahead and see what we are gonna get. An Ekans, non-shiny. And now we are on to the final leader, and we will have all the tips for you guys and everything broken down. But the leaders, now that they have the basically swap and attack stall back into them, are super easy. Like you just saw, I just smashed it with not even a powered up Lucario. And just like I talked about in the beginning of the video, I have a Trubbish right here. Go ahead and throw out that Trubbish. Remember, 750 Stardust per catch. I believe this is gonna put me at 48 million Stardust, which is super exciting. I think this is gonna do it. The goals, if you haven't heard my videos, 50 million, yes, just over 48 million. Okay, so we have 2 more million Stardust to go. Hop-Ip Comday is gonna be huge for me. And then after 50 million, I am spending everything. So I'll probably save up to about 55, so I have 7 million Stardust to go. And then I'm just gonna start blowing everything because I really would love to just start getting more powered up Pokemon, because it's been quite a while since I've like really started like just going after powering up a bunch of Pokemon. Because you guys remember what I talk about is to have a benchmark, #1. And then #2, I want you guys not to power up Pokemon unless they're useful, unless you're sitting in my position or other positions where it's like you got so much Stardust and you just want to start catching your Pokemon up, because I just want to take down Pokemon a whole lot faster. So there we go on those. That one's there. And we are going to be heading over to our next leader, which is, I believe, right here. But I'm going to go ahead and hit a stop or two. And I have this one 10-kilometer egg that has 0.3 left on the hatch. And then we can go ahead and purchase. And we're not going to spin any stops just in case it hatches, so I can get that last 12-kilometer egg. All right, we want to make sure that you guys know the Shadow lineup that's coming out as well. So we have Voltorb, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Whismur, as well as Hippopotas. So we're going to go ahead and start breaking down where we want all these Pokemon. So Voltorb, unfortunately, into Electrode is not going to do great. So as far as the Meganium, we have it ranked 28 in the regular, 45 in the Shadow in the Great League. So, I mean, yeah, it does rank in the top 50, but the regular is better. But in the Ultra League, it's going to be a rank 10 in the Shadow, 13 in the regular, with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, which is going to be the Comday move, and Earthquake, the 100% IV, is going to be a 0, 14, 15. And Typhlosion is so far down there, it's ranked 304 as a Shadow, and then if we go into the Ultra League, it's ranked 121, so it's not really hitting right there. Feraligatr as a Shadow is 208 in the Great League. It's going to be ranked 265 in the Ultra League, so it's not doing well. And then in the Master League Classic, it's ranked 157, so really not that great. Exploud is pretty much non-existent in the Great League. It's ranked 600, 405 in the Ultra League. But then we have Hippowdon, 394 in the Great League. In the Ultra League, it's ranked 199, so you guys might be thinking like, man, maybe it's not all that great. But it's ranked 55 in the regular Master League. And in the Classic, it's ranked 65. And that's going to be 100% IV, so that's going to be the best one besides Meganium. So as far as which grunts are going to pump these out, don't bother, I've already won. Can give you the Chikorita. You're going to be frozen in your tracks is a great one because you have Swinub and you have Spheal in there. You'll be defeated into the ground, can give you the Hippopotas. Don't tangle with us can either give you the Chikorita or the Bulbasaur, so that's going to be a great one to go after. Don't bother, I've already won. Get ready to be defeated is going to be the Snorlax, so that one is great. Then we have these Waters of Treacherous is going to give you the Magikarp, and then we obviously have Let's Rock and Roll, which is amazing because of the Tyranitar. And then Roar, how that sound is going to be the Dratini Shadow, which is going to be great. So now we're going to go find the last Rocket Leader and hatch our last 10-kilometer egg. So here we go. And just like that, we found Arlo. All right, so literally the first 3 Rocket Leader stops I've went to are going to be the Rocket Leader. So let's go ahead and check out our lineup here. So remember, Shadow Bagon is extremely good because Salamence is an absolute monster in the Shadow form. It is really a powerful Pokemon. So Arlo is going to be one of the top tiers. Obviously the other ones are there, but this one, Shadow Bagon as an meta attacker, is insane in the Salamence. With Outrage, it's going to have to be Elite Charge TM to be able to get it there. So we have Bagon in slot #1. Then we have Blastoise, Charizard, and Steelix. Woo! Okay, so Charizard's gonna absolutely destroy Lucario. Blastoise will probably do a pretty good number on it as well, and then Steelix can get ground moves as well, so that's gonna be a little bit challenging. Then we have Dragonite. So maybe using something along the lines of a Dialga would work here, even though Dialga is also gonna be hit pretty hard by the fire, and ground is definitely gonna hit it really hard. But the Dialga would clean up the end pretty well, besides the Scissor, but I'm still running Lucario because the power-up punch is gonna waste the moves really fast. And for spot #2, I'm probably going to run, hang on, we gotta hatch the 10-kilometer egg at literally the best time ever. I was gonna pause this video and hatch this. Oh! No way, bro. Absolutely no way. It's about time I got one of those on film. Let's go. Let's go. The last 2 hatches that I have had, I haven't recorded and one of them was a Clink. That was in Shink's Calm Day. And then the other Calm Day, I forget, Hippopotas. Bro, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you Oh my God. This is my first ever Shundo hatch. Dude, I'm literally like, I'm so juiced right now. This is insane. This is, holy smokes, bro. I'm speechless, man. I don't even know what to say. I can't believe I just hatched a Shundo. And it's a Clink too, which is, dude, I mean, it could be better, but it's dope, dude. Are you serious? Oh, I knew the 546 looked high, but I didn't know it was the, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, well, this tips video literally just turned into like my favorite video of all time. So I can't believe it. I'm completely in shock. You see me checking this IV over and over and over and over again. Wow. Okay, well, Arlo, let's go ahead and get back to reality here. What are we pumping out? Zapdos? I was gonna run the Zekrom. It's tempting. I might run the Zekrom here. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you. Oh, Mamoswine would probably work pretty well too. Mamoswine's a little bit glassy though. I'm not really the biggest fan. You could run a Machamp because of the rock slide in there. So let's just try this out. So I'm gonna run Lucario in spot number 1. Let's go with Zekrom, even though Zekrom is gonna be weak to Dragon in spot number 2. And then I'm gonna run a Dialga at the end just in case I need to Dragon Breath something down. I cannot believe I just hatched a Shundo. I don't even know what this video is anymore. I'm like, I feel stressed, dude. Like, how did that even happen? How did that even happen? All right, Bagon, let's go. Oh, he's got a fire move. Okay, well, that's not gonna work for us, so we're gonna switch over there. All right, well, this whole party just went to crap right there. So running off the bat, if you ran like a Dragonite, this is not good. Okay, well, at least we're resistant to this Pokemon. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this all the way. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm literally so frazzled right now. I cannot believe I just hatched a Shundo. So I would say running a Dragonite, Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw on the first one would be pretty good. Even though if it does have a Dragon move, it's gonna hit you really hard. It's still gonna serve it up relatively well. Or you could run Charizard with Dragon Claw. That would work. Fire is not gonna hit that Pokemon hard. And then it can, I believe it should be able to get Crunch as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this Dragon up, and then we're gonna go right into this Lucario right here, and then catch a fast move and get hit by it. All right. Power-up punch coming in, which will give us just enough, I think, to take this down. There it goes. And then we will be able to have a Shadow Ball on whatever is coming next, which is gonna be Salamence. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit this one in there. Salamence also will get Fire Fang, which is not what you wanna see with a Lucario. We'll go ahead and see what it's going to be right here. Unless I can get a Power-up punch again. Nope. Even with that Pokemon is insanely strong. So I can literally just go ahead and hit a Draco Meteor right there. And all of these leaders, since we do have the pause, without the pause, some of these would be really, this lineup right here would be probably pretty challenging, but with the pause, it makes it like insanely easy. So can we top this video off with like the absolute ultimate video? 12-kilometer egg in the bag. Always when you're doing leaders, if you can, please get that. And please, Shadow Bagon shiny. 226 on this one. I honestly, off the top of my head, I do not know what the Shadow Bagon 100% IV is. Alrighty, here is the Bagon. And the 100% IV for the Bagon non-weather boost is going to be 260. So there you have it. All the leaders in the bag, but I was not expecting this. If I did not have that on film, I would have been the most upset person on the face of the planet. I will take the 2 non-films to have this one on film. I hatched a Shundo from a 10-kilometer egg. Here, let's check out my ratio. My hatched eggs, I have hatched a grand total of 7,675 eggs, 1 Shundo. And 1 out of 7,675 is going to give you 0.0001. So that's 0.01% chance for my account of hatching a Shundo, which is insane, but it happened. I was literally questioning the other day. I was like, when and what will be my first Shundo hatch? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen eventually, and there it is. So I hope you guys have an absolute great time out here with these new leaders. Like I said, there's some great new Shadow Pokemon, but the most important one that we have out here, in my opinion, is gonna be Bagon. The other ones are cool for the shinies, but the function is going to be Arlo and Bagon. So good luck out there, guys. And if you need it, please make sure to use a Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, Charizard. You could even use the Mega if you do want it like that, but good luck out there, everyone. I appreciate you guys tuning in, as always, to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.